got the rock.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
Okay, hold the brakes and I'll move the
I
rock.
can't hold it. What if it? That's not gonna work.
We're gonna go over the top of the rock.
Are you serious?
Yep,
Are you serious?
yep. I am starting our rock project here. This is our drainage ditch that catches all the rainwater from all the heavy storms, heavy rainfall. Water comes off the hillside, comes down our concrete, and this area is kind of sloped a little bit, so all the water comes right here on the edge of the yard. And over the years, it's just cut a really deep ditch all the way down the edge of my grass. So like the other side, I came in here and dug this ditch out and filled it up with gravel. Well, just put just a little thin layer of gravel, and then I put drain tile down. And then I have covered the drain tile with rock, crushed rock, and going over the top of that to hide it with these nice rocks that we get out of the woods on our property. And I'm going to show you a video that we filmed back in February of us gathering these rocks. It's kind of interesting where we get them and how we get them and how many they are. But I'm gonna work on this later this summer and have some more videos of me actually doing the whole run here. Seems like I never get started on these projects until it's the hottest time of the year, which now it's, you know, almost July. Will actually be July tomorrow. So it's hot, and about the only time I can come out here and do it is late in the evening because it's just too hot in the midday hours. So I'm going to show you where we use these rocks and how many rocks that we actually use. Okay, this is our main ditch right here. This is where the majority of the water comes down. And there is a big volume of water coming through here when we have pretty heavy thunderstorms. When we first built the house, there was a natural drainage coming down through here, but it was a pretty deep ditch. And over the years, it just kept getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Well, the first time I tried to stop it, I took all these rocks and just piled in the ditch, hoping that it would just slow the water down and it wouldn't cut the ditch so deep. Well, that didn't work. The water was so heavy and there was so much coming down at one time. All the water did was just hit the ditch, hit the rocks, and just go to the outside. So actually it started cutting over into the yard over there. So I figured out that that wasn't going to work. So I came up with this idea here. This is the end. I'm not done with this ditch yet. I still have quite quite a ways to go. But right here's what I did. I put a small layer of crushed gravel. Well, first thing I did, I dug the ditch back out and cleaned it out. And when I did that, I put just a small layer of 3/4 inch gravel. Then I laid the 2 drain tiles on top of that, and then I covered the drain tile with 3/4 inch rock. So what I had was just a long ditch was just 3/4 inch gravel. So I said, well, it'll look really pretty if I take all those rocks that we've used and just cover up all the gravel, and it just looks like a natural drain. So, I mean, you can see how many rocks that it actually takes to do this. And this project here, I've been working on this a little bit at a time for the last couple of years. It takes a pretty good amount of time to lay all these rocks in, get them nice and flat. It just makes it look pretty. But this is one of the projects that we do that we use so many rocks. I don't know how many loads this is, but it's quite a bit of loads. You can see my roses bushes where the deer have just ate them down to stubs. But up here is one of the areas that water comes in. Right here, it comes off the concrete. It comes at an angle, and then it just shoots right down into this spot, and then it just runs down the ditch. And this little layer of rock right here is not really doing anything except covering up a water line. All that's going to be moved. And we have another drainage ditch right here. See right there, I've got a culvert there, and right up there's a valley right there. And when it rains, all that water that hits up on the side of the mountain comes right to this area here. So I was having the same issue here. It was just eroding everything on the way. So I did the same thing here, and the water hits that culvert right there and goes into that pipe, and it shoots it down into the woods. We also use it for these rock walls, and I did this rock wall shoot when we built the house, but I'm going to redo this wall here. When I first did it, all I did was just dry stack them, and over the years with the ground freezing and moving around, they just kind of crumbled a little bit, and rocks would fall off. Some of it would fall in. I'd have to pick them up and put them back in. But I think what I'm going to do next time I redo this wall is I'm going to put maybe some kind of cement mix in between the rocks to kind of hold them together. And this wall right here was like that wall there. I have tore this wall down, but that wall went from the well house, it came all the way up, curved down to that drainage ditch, and then it just kept on going. But that's a lot of rock too, so you can see how much rock we actually use when we're doing these projects. And I've got a lot more projects planned, so it's gonna take a lot more rocks. Start off with a big one. Big one.
So we're gonna put a rock right here.
All right. Let me know when you get them all unloaded.
Oh!
It's got 5 on that side.
Man, if that's last year's, it should be a
No,
pretty
that's
deer.
That's last year's deer.
Over a year ago. That'll be a pretty one come deer season if he's still alive.
See how white bleached out it is already.
Yeah.
That's last year. I'm surprised the red squirrels have chewed on it just a little bit right there. Usually they'll eat them up. Looks like it's got there too.
As I was saying, we're moving from our original rock pile where we've already collected 3 loads of rock gather some that are sitting on top of this heavy here. So James turned around because it's definitely want to be heading downhill.
All right, you picked the last rock. Hurry, pick your rock out.
Okay, that's a load.
Yeah, I would say that's a load. That's a pretty heavy load too. Those are bigger rocks and don't get too much on the trailer.
Let's roll.
So we're getting ready to head out, unload, go in, get something to eat. I don't know what, I guess we have to, are we going to unload before or after?
We'll see.
Okay, I'm pretty hungry right now.
Sounds good. I hit that thing on my bottom.
There's the load. Let's see if we can get out.
It's downhill, so you're okay.
I don't know, but we might wear our brakes out.
Do I need to get out there?
You forgot the rock.
Oh crap!
Okay, hold the brakes and I'll move the rock.
I can't hold it. What if it
gonna go over the top of the rock.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
What will happen when we go over?
It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Okay, here we go. Whoa! There it goes.
Well, the load's still there.
Whew. Man, that wore me out.
I know. Don't we have to come get another one? I think we need to start our next project.
We gotta unload first.
Well, after we unload, instead of coming to get another load of rock, we'll start our next project. Of course, it's not going to be much better. Those timber are pretty heavy. Those railroad hog ties, what do you call them?
Railroad ties.
Do I need to get out?
No, I've got a cramp in my leg.
You got a what?
Cramp. I got a cramp in my leg. It's from lifting all that heavy weight that you didn't lift. Make sure I don't hit this tree. Put it on the rocks.
On the rocks!
Wow, that boy.
I'm not doing too good today.
Yeah, there you go. Big load.
Big load. I'm not doing too good with keeping it on the rocks.
Okay, we're going to bottom out right here. Got to hit it at the